All right, it's 6 o'clock, everybody. Good evening. Welcome to our regular town board meeting. It's the town of Rhinebeck. It's December 14th. Would everybody please stand and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. I'd like to have a motion for the approval of our prior minutes from November 23rd for our regular town board meeting.
So moved.
Thanks, Chance. May I have a second?
Second.
Thanks, Alan. Any discussion? Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? So moved. It's unanimous. You know, we have a public hearing for a local law amending Town Code Chapter 125. I see Sean Kemp and John, is it Tom LaRue and a bunch of people here. We're holding it open, guys. We are working with our attorney, Michael Zarin. We are close to having a draft. As soon as we have a draft, we'll make sure that our clerk emails it to the interested parties, Victoria Polidoro, Sean, you, anybody else who would like it. It'll be posted and we'll probably be scheduling a special meeting for it. So I'd like to hold this open. John, do I have to give a date?
It's Joan.
Yeah, you could adjourn it, sine die, and then we would post a notice. But I think it would be better if why don't you just adjourn it until our next town board meeting, which is January 5th.
And if we want to have a special town board meeting, it'll still serve us then.
Well, I mean, if you're going to have a special town board meeting before the 5th, that would make it a little more difficult, but it's always doable with enough notice. I mean, with notice.
I think it's our intention when we had an attorney-client session to talk about the law. We decided we'd try and have a special meeting. Is that correct, Chauncey?
It is, yes, rather than waiting until the 5th.
You guys want to set one now?
It's all right with me.
Let's
Yeah.
get out your calendars, everybody.
Okay.
Nothing like a special meeting the week leading up to Christmas and after Hanukkah. You want to go?
We'll be traveling anyway, presumably. So.
Do you want to go for the 23rd, or is that ridiculous?
I can do it any night that week. Well, not Christmas Eve.
How about, let's do the 23rd at 6. John, does that work for us?
I don't see anything on the calendar. Oh, well, there's possibly court that wouldn't matter.
That doesn't matter.
It's all going to be by Zoom. It's all going to be remote. Yeah, so the 23rd at 6 is fine.
Let's set it for then. I'm hoping that we'll have a draft soon this week. So I'll measure up. We'll notice the special town board meeting for Wednesday, December 23rd at 6 p.m.
Okay.
For the purposes of, we'll hold the public hearing open until then.
For me.
The purposes of the local law. I'm just putting it in my calendar, bear with me.
That date works for me too, Liz.
Thank goodness. I'm sorry, everybody, I'm having technical issues. Thank you. Okay, so we're holding it open until December 23rd at 6 p.m. If we have to cancel, we'll notice everybody. Moving along, I'd like a motion for Resolution 2020-233, appointing our town planner.
So move.
Thanks, Chauncey. I'll make a second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? So moved. We're really happy to have Jim Levy in Planning for Places. I'd like a motion for Resolution 2020-234, an agreement with Hudsonia for a preliminary biodiversity assessment and review for a draft incidental takings permit for Blandings, Turtle, etc. at the Red Wing mining site on White Schoolhouse Road.
I'll make that motion.
May I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Alan. Is there any discussion?
I
All in
don't have
favor?
anything to discuss, but I just did want to ask, what is an incidental take permit? I've read the materials, but I don't know what that means.
Well, in order for Red Wing, this is my lay understanding of it. It's an endangered species. There's a habitat there that supports this species. If they're going to get a permit to disrupt the environment, it's a taking of the environment.
I see, okay. So it relates to the, whatever the species.
The environment of the
Affected is
species,
rather
the
than
taking
to
of the
the-
environment.
to
Yeah,
the
so this
material
is
anymore.
us
Okay,
as a interested party dealing with the DEC and the permitting of this. We're
thank you.
okay. I could be totally wrong, but
That sounds right.
okay,
Good.
thank you. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Passes unanimously. Thank you. I'd like a motion for Resolution 2020-235 for the OCIS shared service procurement contract renewal, which I will make that motion. May I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Ed. This is just for our shared services with the county. Is there any
Mhm.
discussion or questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? So moved. Resolution 2020-236, settlement of tax certiorari proceedings for Gill and Town of Rhinebeck. I will make a motion. May I have a second?
Second.
Thanks, Chauncey. Is there any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? So moved. Resolution 2020-237, professional association membership and training for our town assessor. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Thank you, Ed. May I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Josh. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? So moved. I will make a motion for Resolution 2020-238 for our capital projects. One check totaling $701.75. May I have a second?
Second.
Is that Alan?
Yeah.
Thank you. Is there any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? So moved. I will make a motion for Resolution 2020-239 for our preliminary accounts payable abstracts, 65 checks totaling $129,994.80. May I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Alan. Is there any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? So moved. I will make a motion for Resolution 2020-240 for our budget transfers and amendments. May I have a second?
I'll second.
Second.
Thanks, Chauncey. Is there any discussion, any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? So moved. I would like a motion for Resolution 2020-241 approving the proposed name of a private drive located on parcel numbers 616900. It's actually 651-813, 686-804, and 669-777. May I have a motion?
Make a motion.
Thank you, Ed. May I have a second?
Second.
Thanks, Alan. With our policy, this was referred to our town historians, and they have agreed that Lilac Court is an appropriate name for this private
Where
road.
is this? I didn't look up the tax ID numbers.
It's on the Ackert Hook side of
Yeah.
Will Tremper, what Stortini back
It's
comes
the
in.
other end. Yeah, that makes
The
sense.
we did Forest Road, and now this is Lilac Court.
Okay.
There used to be an old lilac farm there. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? So moved. Is there any new business before the board?
I just wanted to announce, we publicly announced on the 17th at 7 p.m. we're hosting a Zoom call, which you can find on the town website related to the joint Village and Town Environmental Committee and our findings for the last 6 months of work with our BART intern. So if you're interested in potential updates to the comprehensive plan and future sustainability initiatives, you can join us.
Well, wait, we're not making changes to the comp plan. This is discussing what David, our excellent intern, has been working
What I
on.
say is review of the comp plan,
When is that?
17th at what time, Josh?
7 p.m.
Who will be hosting it?
The town is hosting it. The Zoom link is up on our town website.
Am I hosting it? Is David
No,
hosting it? Or you?
I'll be there. I'm hosting.
Okay, I'm gonna come.
You're welcome to come. I'm in charge. Given
Should
that I got this.
Should we notice this as I'd like to notice this as a public meeting for the 12th of December 17th at 7 p.m. so that all of us can participate if we like. John, is that okay?
Yes.
John, yes, I'd like to notice this as a public meeting, and John, send out notice. That way all of us can attend and participate if we like. Good.
Great.
Good, yes,
Do all of you agree to this meeting? I need a,
Yes,
yes, so moved.
thank you. Anything else? Any other new business before the board?
Well, would you say the time and the date?
7 p.m. on the 17th. It's
Gotcha.
a Zoom meeting that Josh is hosting to review the findings of our very excellent intern who's been working on for our Joint Environmental Committee, reviewing our comprehensive plan and future recommendations and possible actions that we could take for sustainability.
Thank you.
Sure. Anybody else? See people here in the meeting. It's nice to have you. I have one thing. How many days in advance will you post the proposed law changes in advance of 12/23? As soon as we have them, or on the 23rd. The meeting that we will have them for, Alicia, is to lay down the public law in front of us. If we have it before, it'll be on our website, but all local laws must be presented to us in a public meeting. And there will be plenty of time to review it and talk about it. I hope that answers your question. Anybody else? Any public comment on any non-agenda items? Okay, hearing nothing, I'd like to move, we adjourn.
Second.
Second.
Thank you, Alan.
thank you.
Okay, everybody, good night. Thank you.